Well, welcome to Ukulele On Fire, the YouTube channel for Clawhammer ukulele. This video here covers pages 43 to 46 of this book here, Ukulele On Fire, Introduction to the Art of Clawhammer ukulele. This is for slightly advanced players who want to start learning clawhammer on their ukulele to give their playing a nice new twist. I hope you already have the book. If you don't, no problem, just look down in the description. There you find a link and then you can buy the book. By the way, if you are looking for some more uke related material, maybe you want to check out my Patreon community up here. There's also a link down in the description that takes you there and tells you everything you need to know to get a member of this community. The topic of this video here is the hammer-on, so we just focus on our left hand by exploring certain left-hand techniques that help us to spice up our clawhammer playing. And the hammer-on is the first technique we're going to have a close look at. I hope you already know how to do a hammer-on in ordinary uke playing. If not, just some basic things. By the way, I got a tutorial that tells you how to do the hammer-on. It has some exercises in it. You can check it out here. So, the basic thing with the hammer-on is you pluck a string just the way you do. I take string number 1, and instead of plucking the next note with the index here, I just hammer on. See? So what I do is I hit the string right next to the fret, not here. Here, this is the right place. And I do that in a quick and firm motion like that. What you shouldn't do is you concentrate so much on the hammer-on that it comes too early. The timing is this. And not. It's this. A lot of players concentrate so much on that hammer-on movement and on the speed you need that they execute it too early. Please make sure that you're always in time. So if you can do it with the index, let's use the middle finger, ring finger, pinky. In theory, the hammer-on note should be as loud as the plucked one. Sometimes it's very difficult to really achieve that, but it should be a goal you can practice for. All right, so let's have a look at these hammer-ons in a clawhammer context. We start with exercise 40 on page 44. This is about the ring finger hitting the first string like that. Please remember, you just hit the first string like you always do in clawhammer with the index. The thumb rests in portrait, okay? And then you add the ring finger here on fret number 3, as close to the fret as possible. And now let's do the exercise. We start at 60 beats per minute. 1, 2, 3, 4. In exercise 41, we place the pinky on fret number 3 of the first string before we start, and then we hammer the ring finger on string number 2, like that. The pinky is always here so that we have a full C major chord. So please practice that. The pinky rests here all the time or through the exercise. Just the ring finger does the work. Okay, practice that a little bit. And if you feel safe with this movement, let's do the exercise. 1, 2, 3, 4. In exercise 42, we are playing an F major chord. Please keep the shape of the F major chord all through the exercise. Just add the hammer on with the ring finger on string number 3, like that. You see what I'm doing? I have the F major chord down on the fretboard all the time. I just add the ring finger. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now let's have a look at the middle finger. In exercise 43, we play a G major chord. You have the G major chord shape here. You just lift the middle finger to hammer it on again into its G major position. Maybe you should try that a little bit, so you have a full G major chord and you do your hammer-ons with the middle finger. Remember the thumb rest with the right hand. And now let's do the exercise. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exercise 44 contains a D7 chord, this one. And we also focus on the middle finger, which is responsible for hammering string number 2 here in fret number 2. You leave the index on fret 2 of string 4 all the time. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. In exercise 45, we have a G7 chord, and the middle finger does the hammer-on work, the others stay where they are. I think you know how this works, so let's do the exercise. 1, 2, 3, 4. In the next exercise, in exercise 46, we concentrate on the first finger on the index. In exercise 46, we have a G minor chord shape, this one here, and the index is doing the hammer-on string number 1 and fret number 1. The rest of the G minor chord shape stays where it is. See how it works? Let's do the exercise. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now the index finger moves on to the second string, where you play a G7 chord and the index does the hammering. Middle and ring finger stay where they are. 1, 2, 3, 4. In exercise 48, the index is responsible for string 3, and good news, you don't need any other finger of the fretting hand. You just do this hammer on here. And the rest of that chord is an A7 chord. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. We shouldn't forget the pinky. This finger is in our focus in exercises 49 and 50. Exercise 49 is a little tricky. I want to have this type of chord, and I want to do a hammering with the pinky, but I don't want to do it with the empty string before. I want to do it with the middle finger here, which adds a spicier sound, and this is what we go for. Maybe you should practice that before you do the actual exercise. So you have these fingers here. Middle finger on fret 2 of the first string, ring finger on fret 3 of the second string, and then you add the pinky. It might require some exercise, but you should do it. Do you feel okay with this movement? So let's do exercise 49. Exercise 50 is the last exercise for this video here. You play a D minor chord. And now the pinky plays this note here. It does a hammer on fret 3 of string number 2. This one here. You have the index here and the pinky does the hammer on. The complete D minor chord shape remains. Maybe you should practice that a little bit. Do you feel comfortable with it? So let's do exercise 50. 1, 2, 3, 4. The target speed for these exercises is 160 beats per minute, and now I'm going to play all of them to you at 160. Okay, let's go. Exercise 40. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exercise 41. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exercise 42. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exercise 43. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exercise 44. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exercise 45. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exercise 46. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exercise 47. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exercise 48. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exercise 49. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exercise 50. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. If you can play these exercises neatly and correctly in the correct timing at 160 beats per minute, then you can go for our first little hammer-on climber tune. You find it up there. It's the very famous old-time tune Turkey in the Straw. It's a funny tune. I hope I see you in the next video. Bye.